Okay, so I failed miserably today and did not update our Success Club board, but I'm going to. But since we're on this call, I've got my downline pulled up. So Sarah Freeman is at 2 points. I also have Susan at 2. Taylor was just giving us the update that she is at 2 points. Hallie is at Success Club 6. Tiffany is at 2. Serena is at 2. Where else do I have to go? I am at 8. Kristen is at 2. Yay. And Nicole, are you on the board? Nope, there you are. And Chelsea is at 2. And then let's look at Sarah
Oh, I
Rissa,
lied.
2. What's that?
It's 2024 Success Club, not.
Oh, not this month. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay. And Kelsey is at 4. Okay, so with all of that, I think I hit everyone. If I missed anybody, it's because I'm doing this on the fly. Just tell me. But all right, so we have Monday and Tuesday left in the month for anyone who is working to hit Success Club this month. Just a reminder for those of you who are newer partners, if you do hit Success Club, so that is getting 5 points, which this gets a little confusing, so I don't want to confuse anyone. The main way that we earn Success Club points is from enrolling with a Total Solution Pack. If you enroll with the monthly Shakeology and Body option, that's $99 a month, you get 1 point. And we also earn points from volume purchases. So like if someone just purchased Body, they didn't get a package, you could earn points towards or volume towards 1 point. So that's some of the ways that we can earn just the 1 point. So you could sell 2 Total Solution Packs and also a couple of Body subscriptions, and you could get 5 points from that. A lot of times the way we do it is it's 3 people with a Total Solution Pack, or it could be a person who you have not gotten Success Club points from in the last 3 months, orders a new subscription on auto ship of Shakeology, Performance Line, Glow and Go, or Shake and Hustle, and they do that on auto ship, we get 2 points for that too. So those are just some ways to earn points, and you earn those points from a new person who has signed up, regardless of whether they sign up as a partner, preferred customer, or customer. Or again, it could be a person whose membership is renewing. But the only way we earn from someone who is renewing is if they are not a preferred customer or partner. So sometimes you can cancel their preferred customer or partner. I wouldn't cancel partner. You can cancel their preferred customer and re-enroll them as a preferred customer with their Total Solution Pack and get 2 points that way. It's kind of a way around that. But if they purchased a package and didn't cancel, you don't earn Success Club points. But I believe you would earn volume if you haven't earned from them if they are a preferred customer. We don't earn volume from partners. So anyway, just wanted to kind of go over that for anyone who is working to hit Success Club. And for those of you who are newer, I kind of started to say this, but if you help the 3 people or you hit Success Club, whatever way you end up getting your points, if you get 5 points minimum, 3 of your first 6 months as a partner, you qualify for what's called Success Starters. And it is a really exciting and awesome thing. So you not only are you helping to get your business started and helping grow your team and just kind of getting your confidence up there and having people who are doing it with you. You also earn a free ticket to Summit. So I think at this point it would be Summit next year for anyone who earns Success Starters at this time. So it doesn't have to be 3 consecutive months. It just has to be 3 months in your first 6 months. And there are quite a few of you who can still qualify for this. So I just wanted to mention that. I don't know that we talk about it a lot. It also gives our team elite points, which is huge for our team. So it's a really big deal. And I wanted to mention that as we're talking about Success Club. So Success Starters is huge. And it's just kind of one of those things like, yeah, I did that. Like one of those things that you might seem far away, but once you do it, you're like, heck yeah, I did that. I did that. Like almost like a rank, like hitting emerald, hitting diamond, those types of things. So that is number 1. So we have 2 days left in the month, and that is plenty of time. And what I wanted to talk about next is just kind of what I am planning to do for these next 2 days. I am kind of doing something a little bit different. Some of the leaders on like our bigger Fearlessly Fit team and I kind of talked about what we were doing for recruiting new partners and how that was going and just kind of threw some things around. And we decided to kind of try something new with that and team up. And we watched, actually, I don't know if any of you guys follow Kelly Dutcher on Instagram or Ali Tessitore. So Kelly is under Ali. Ali is in the top 10, and Kelly is amazing. If you haven't followed her, I love her. She's just someone I want to be friends with. So anyway, they did a webinar and we watched what they did. And I actually, you guys, I watched it and I was like, oh, I felt like I've been doing it all wrong. Not that I've been doing it wrong. I haven't been. And this is like it's hard to like look at somebody else's stuff and not compare what you've been doing, but the way that they explained partnering and how they talked about joining their team, it was just so like personable. And like, it was like we were friends and we were just talking and they explained it in such a way that I was like, at the end of it, I wanted to be on their team. Like, I was like, I wish I could switch teams. I mean, not that I don't love our team. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean? Like they just made it seem like, oh, heck yeah, I want to be on their team. They talked about things and just gave us so many ideas. So anyway, we are doing a new type of webinar on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. If any of you guys want to hop on and listen, if you have anyone you want to invite to it, please do. Would love that. But we are going to try out something different and just see how it goes. And then we also talked about teaming up for a training because we all are doing something different training wise and all kind of feel like maybe it isn't working the best. I don't know if any of you guys were in Jess and Tasha's training on Facebook. It was a little intense. Like they would remove people from the group if you weren't participating or keeping up, after a certain amount of time. And so not necessarily as intense as that, but moving through the content like that, a little bit more accountability than just a self-paced thing. So we're kind of tossing around teaming up and doing that together rather than all of us doing something separate and just kind of trying something different. Because I do feel like sometimes, you have something that you've been doing and you're doing it just because you've kind of been doing it and maybe it isn't working or it could be better. So I'm going to try this out and see how it goes. So that I'm going to be talking a lot about partnering tomorrow and Tuesday is my plan. But I am already at Success Club. So if I was not at Success Club, I would be really, 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 really talking about our group. And Taylor, I don't know what you guys are doing for a group for May, but whatever that is what I would be really focusing on, is inviting to that. And so we are using this first week, like leading into the first of the month, and then up to when we actually start a week from tomorrow with our challenge, and our group kicking off, but we're using it as kind of like a prep week. So this is like the perfect week to invite. It gives people time to get in. We're going over basics. We are giving them the tools. We're helping them like step by step each day of the week, choose a workout, review nutrition, like all the things. And so that is such a good thing to invite to. So finishing out the month, hoping to hit Success Club, maybe inviting to our group, talking about how we're starting in a week, but we also are giving you a week to kind of get it all figured out, and we're going to help you get set up so that you can start on Monday. And kind of trying to keep it not as overwhelming, like, hey, you're starting tomorrow sort of deal. But then that also gives us time to continue talking about it the first of the month and hope to help people get started before we kick it off, and keep that momentum going, and hopefully hit Success Club before we start on the 6th. So, questions about any of that? But I would be post stories and inviting, like personal message inviting and following up. Anyone's asked for more info, you've sent it over, they haven't responded, following up with that, inviting. And if you feel like you don't have anyone necessarily to invite, that's where I would be adding new friends and also focusing on engaging with other people. So just people that you're like, oh, I want to be friends with them. Anyone who pops up on your feed, being sincere with your engagement, but really, really going out of your way to engage. Let's see, what else? Questions about any of that, guys? So I know like it can feel like, I've been doing this, and sometimes it can feel like it's not working, but I promise you, the more that you are consistent with it, the more that it will pay off. And it can also feel like I've literally said this 100 times, like I don't want to be annoying, but I just think about how many times I say the same things over and over again in life, even like to my kids, in our group, and people, like, in no fault of their own, they miss it because life is crazy, and not everyone sees everything every day. So don't ever feel like you are saying the same thing too much, because I really think the more people see it, the more they hear it, the more they like kind of wrap their brains around the idea of it. I think about myself and how many times I scroll past an offer or something, and how many times it takes me before I actually look into it, or even really think about it. Cause like sometimes I can be like, oh yeah, I've seen that a few times, but I didn't even like think about it the first few times. Like I just scroll past it. So catch their attention, be consistent, and it will pay off, I promise. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, one thing I did do, I have it sitting right here, is I made a hot list for April, and I would recommend doing this, you guys. I've been terrible about tracking people and my conversations with people. And Enjoy, when she went live, where did she do this? Was this in our Coach Family page? Yes, I think so. She talked about making a hot list for the month, and it was people that had asked for more information essentially, or she had sent information to basically like not just an invite, but someone who she'd had a conversation with, and it stopped at some point, like they hadn't purchased or joined her. And so making that list of people so that you know when you had your conversations with them, and then you can also go back. So like these are people I talked to at the beginning of the month. Like now I'm going back to these people and I'm telling them, hey, we talked last month. Maybe it wasn't a good time. I have something new starting for May. What do you think about joining us? And I have enrolled 2 people from this list, and I've sent share carts to 2. Yeah, 2. So it's worked out really good to have this. It's like right in front of my face. And it's a good reminder to follow up with people. And it just kind of helps me to remember where I'm at with things. So I recommend doing that. And then keeping it so that you can go back. And as like the 2 people enrolled, I crossed them off and said enrolled and what day they enrolled. Just, I don't know. I like pen and paper. You could do this on your phone or something too, if that works out better for you. But yeah, I thought that was a really good idea. And I wrote who I invited for partners, like partner invites I sent out on the back too. So that is that. Anybody have anything? Questions, comments, concerns? No. Okay. Well, let's take a boomerang. Thank you guys for hopping on. I know it's hard. Okay, smile. Love it. Okay, guys, thank you. See you later.
Thank you.